Isn't this a pretty orchid? You know, God must really like orchids. There are about 30,000 species worldwide, which is about 4 times as many species as there are mammals. This is a Vanda orchid. There are about 80 species of Vandas. Most Vandas are epiphytes, which means they grow on other plants. They're native to tropical forests in East Asia, India, New Guinea, parts of Australia, and the Philippines. They have a monopodal shape, like Phalaenopsis orchids you get at the store. Monopodal means 1 foot. They only grow in one direction. They don't spread sideways with rhizomes or stolons. Vandas stay upright and do not flop over like the Phalaenopsis orchids. They have flower colors in white, green, red, orange, purple, almost blue, with many of the hybrids having spots or dots, or like this one, having the veins in the flowers highlighted in a different color. The Jarek Orchid Company of Thailand is a hybridizer of many species of orchids. This is Jarek Sapphire. It has a bluish tinge to it. One of its parents is the Vanda Corella, which is the bluest of all the Vanda orchids. And it still has a purplish tinge to it, the Corella does. The other parent is Vanda Pine Rivers, which is a solid purple color. Each flower will last about a month, and the plant may have several of these flower stalks in a single year. Many of the Vanda species have fragrant flowers. These aren't particularly fragrant. Most Vanda species grow in bright, indirect sunlight and warm areas. The light can be up to like 5,000 foot candles. Temperatures range from 55 to 75 at night and 70 to 95 in the day. A few species naturally occur at higher elevations and can grow at cooler end of the temperature range. Many Vanda roots hang out into the air to gather water and humidity and rain, so misting them should be done pretty much every day. On the other hand, the roots need to dry off between waterings. Lukewarm water needs to be used because rain in the tropics is not cold. Don't use hard water or soft water. Use water from my dehumidifier. Vandas can go with less water in the winter. If there's not enough water, the leaves will shrivel and the plant can be soaked in a bucket if you miss a day. Humidity needs to be high, but the air needs to be moving to prevent disease organisms. Fertilizer is usually diluted more than normal, and it's like a 20-20-20 weekly during the summer, and once a month you can switch to a higher phosphorus fertilizer. No fertilizer is necessary in the winter. A few Vanda orchid species naturally grow in the ground and are grown in pots. Most Vandas are grown with the roots exposed to the air like this, where there's not even anything in this basket at all. Put them on a lot of different ways. You can have the basket hanging on the wall or attached to a board. It can be just plain hanging. They can be grown on a piece of driftwood that's mounted or hanging. They can be even grown in a large glass jar where the roots are filling the jar, and then you fill it up for a half hour once or twice a week. There used to be a group of Vanda orchids with round pencil-shaped leaves. They like slightly drier conditions, but they've been moved to a different genus now. If grown without any soil like this one, the American Orchid Society says the plant can be soaked in a bucket with 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt per gallon of water for a few hours once every few months. The Epsom salt contains magnesium and sulfur, which the plant may need. The Vandas do require a little bit extra care, but they're worth it for all the flowers they provide and the different colors that they provide. And this is Jeff with a Greener View. Thanks for watching.